JCP transpired thing.
Back again today with another video. So in today's video, I'm actually going to be doing a full face testing Cara Beauty. I first introduced you guys to Cara Beauty like months ago when they did their High Times collection, and they had like those little 3 palettes, and I put you guys onto those palettes. Well, since then, honestly, Cara Beauty has been killing it. They've been super consistent with their launches, and today actually me and Cara Beauty teamed up so that way we can show you guys a full face using nothing but Cara Beauty. So Cara Beauty just recently came out with their Blissful collection. So they did just launch 3 new palettes. So this is the Blissful bundle. This is actually what I played with today as far as the eyes, but like I said, the whole entire face is Cara Beauty. But as far as the eyes, I did go ahead and play with the new Blissful bundle. Sneak peek really quickly because you guys are gonna see more in depth in the video, but these palettes are fire. My favorite thing about Cara Beauty is that their quality is amazing and they're such an affordable brand. I love how innovative their brand is. Like, they honestly come out with really good stuff, especially their packaging. Like I said, they're super innovative. It is one of those brands where it's like, I need that. Like, they always coming out with stuff that I feel like I need. Always catches my eye and I love it. So I'm super excited today to be showing you today's video. Also, I do have a coupon code with Cara Beauty. So if you want to save some money on Cara Beauty, you already know, use my coupon code. So I will leave it right here on the screen, and it will also be down in the description box just in case you are interested in anything that I am using in today's video. And also, I will leave the website link straight down there. That way you can just click it and it'll take you right to the Cara Beauty website. So again, thank you so much, Cara Beauty, for teaming up with me in today's video. I'm obsessed with their brand, you guys, so I couldn't have teamed up with nobody better. I'm dumb hype. Definitely, before you go, hit that subscribe button. That way you do not miss out on any of my videos. Oh, wait, someone. Because I know y'all peeped in the intro, your girl got a new tattoo. Yo, this fucking light. Your girl got a new tattoo, so I'm gonna be flexing my tattoo, okay? I'm gonna be real annoying in my next video. It's gonna be a lot of arm. I'm dumb hype about it. I'm obsessed with it. I haven't actually got a new tattoo in a minute, so. But yeah, if you guys want to see this look, and if you guys want to see a full face using Cara Beauty, you already know what to do. Definitely hit that subscribe button before you go, and thank you all for watching, guys. Bye. Alright, you already know the vibes on this channel, so of course jumping straight into voiceover and starting off bare face. I'm so excited about this package from Cara Beauty, but of course we're starting off with the brows. So at the top, as you guys can see, you do get a very wide variety. So at top you do get powders, and then at the bottom you did get more of a brow gel, which is more kind of like a dip brow pomade. So I did go ahead and do my brows off camera because we will be here forever and a day, but I did want to just fill them in ever so slightly with a little bit of the dark brown and the black powder, because I do like for my eyebrows to somewhat ombre. So now moving on to eye primer, I am going to be taking the Cara Beauty eye primer in the shade beige, and this kind of reminds me of like a MAC soft ochre paint pot. But you guys, it was so creamy, and I wanted to show you guys my actual reaction because I really liked the eye primer. And it's so hard for me to not start a look with my, go-to P. Louise base, because that's all I'm used to. So trying out a new base was very scary for me, but I am obsessed. So now moving on to eyeshadow. Like I told you guys, this is the Blissful bundle. So this bundle does come with 3 palettes. First up, we do have the Escape the Ordinary palette, which is a very wide range of pinks and peachy colors. You get a little pop of blue and green there, and you also do get some pressed glitters. Then we also do have the Never Ending Paradise palette, which is so pretty, you guys. You have a lot of warm tones, some neutrals, a pop of purple, and a lot of oranges and yellow. And then last but not least, of course, is the Beyond the Sky, and of course it is more blue tones. You do have a little bit of green, you do have, your variety of shimmer and matte. So I went ahead and I did one eye off camera, and this is what we came up with. And you guys, girl, do you see how these eyeshadows blend? Okay, and I was super impressed with the primer, because right now this is where the real test is going to show you guys how the primer actually works. So let's prime the other eye because I totally forgot. So I like to put the primer on with a flat brush first, and then I like to buff it out with more of a buffing brush. So the first shade we're actually jumping into, and this one is from the Beyond the Sky palette, is actually the shade Moment of Truth. And I love this shade so much because it's a very deep blue. So I wanted to start off my eye look with the deeper colors first, but I didn't want to just jump straight into the purple, and I'm going to tell you guys why in a second. So as you guys can see, I'm starting from outer corner and working that all the way into the inner corner of the crease. And now I'm gonna jump into the more darker purple, which is in actually the Never Ending palette. So this one is in the shade Felicity. And you guys, the reason why I did not want to start off with this purple is because I'm actually just using this only on the outer corner. I don't want to overpower the look with such a deep shade because I still want this look to be tropical and really colorful. So I don't want to overdo it. So that's why I'm actually just going in with a little bit of the purple just to deepen up that blue, because like I said, you have more control this way and it won't just be really dark off rip. So I hope I'm making sense to you guys. So pretty much we're just deepening it up, not trying to overpower it. So anyway, now I'm going into the Escape the Ordinary palette. I'm just going to say the pink one just so I don't have to keep, you know, saying the whole entire title. But yeah, this is the green shade, and this one is in the shade Over Normal. And you guys, it's such a pretty green. So I'm actually just doing the sandwich method at this point. So I'm literally just pushing my brush right alongside of that blue. So I have 50% on the blue and 50% on my bare skin. And right now all we're doing is kind of just laying out all of our colors. We're not necessarily too much worrying about blending and, you know, making sure everything is all finessed at this moment. We're just laying down all the colors, and I'm just trying to get as many colors I can fit into my crease at this point. So now I feel like I could fit one more color. So now I'm going into the shade All Smiles, which is such a very pigmented yellow. And as you guys can see, even adding that yellow right alongside that green, it really brings out more of the green because they kind of do mix, you know, together a bit, and it's just so beautiful. That's how you know that these shadows are actually really good, because if an eyeshadow cannot blend into one another, they're just gonna get muddy and patchy. And with these palettes, you can see that that's not the case. They actually are showing up true to pigment and blending beautifully. And that was also telling me that the base was working very nicely. You don't see any patchiness in my shadow. Everything looks nice and vibrant. So yeah, so I'm literally testing it out as I'm going. So now I'm just gonna go in with some Bioderma and my pink Q-tips, girl. Yes, okay, the Q-tips gotta be pink, okay, prima donna everything. Just kidding. But yeah, in my last tutorial I actually showed you guys how to pre-cut your crease with a brush because I didn't have Q-tips on hand. But girl, we went to Target, honey, we restocked, okay, and we actually got them in a really cute pink shade. So yeah, so what you want to go ahead and do is take any eye makeup remover, and you just want to go ahead and mimic a crease with the Q-tip. So that way now when you're actually cutting your crease with your actual product, which by the way I'm still using the Cara Beauty eye primer, and as you can see, it is working for me because honey, at this point I would have been using my blank canvas. But girl, this Cara Beauty eye primer is really showing out in this tutorial, okay? She doing her thing. So I did go ahead and cut my crease with that, and then I did go ahead into the pink palette again one more time, and I did go into the very beautiful shade which is called Break Free, which is probably like my favorite shade that I did use in today's look. It is such a pretty coral peachy shade. A lot of people on Instagram were like, oh my god, I love that pink that you used on your lid. But girl, no, it was not pink, it was peach, okay? Know your undertone. It was literally everything for me. But anyways, now I'm going back into that really deep purple that we first used, and I'm just going to deepen up my outer corner. And now you guys, I'm going to this really pretty neon pink shade. Oh my god, this pink was gorgeous. This one was in the yellow palette, and this one is in the shade Stay Forever. And girl, I gagged. That shade was so neon. So I literally just popped that right alongside of that peach and that purple to like literally sandwich them together. And now for my inner corner, I'm actually going to do my own little concoction. So I really wanted like a beaming lighter peach in my inner corner. So first I laid down a shimmer white, which was the shade Heavenly in the blue palette, and now I'm actually taking that really pretty shimmery pink, which is the shade Courage. It's kind of like a coral, and I'm putting that right on top of the white, and that's how I got my, you know, little inner corner concoction color, which is so bomb. I know that I went into like literally all of the palettes, but this is why you need the whole entire bundle, sis, because honestly they're all popping. Now I'm just gonna quickly line my lash line, and girl, this is probably one of my favorite products that Cara Beauty even carries in their entire brand, which is their Cara Beauty waterproof liquid eyeliner. Girl, Cara Beauty knows that I'm obsessed with this. Every time they send me a package, they always send me backups of the eyeliner because they know that that is honestly one of my holy grail products from them. It is so good, and I have mine in the shade matte black, and it is truly a matte eyeliner. It's honestly my favorite eyeliner that I own in my whole entire collection, and I always talk about it even in beauty favorites. So not just because I partnered up today with Cara Beauty, but I highly recommend the liner. So I really quickly just smoked out the end of the liner with the purple, and I literally just did this on the outer corner. This is going to add a little smoky effect because we're not doing liner, and of course popping on my lashes off camera. So I did my foundation off camera just so that way we could focus on everything Cara Beauty. So I am now going to go in with the micro contour pencils. So it does have a contour on one side and like a highlighter on the other side. And at first I was a little sus about these, just being a little bit honest, because I always just use a cream contour. I never really use like a pencil type of stick type of thing. So I didn't really think they were going to work that great, but girl, they're actually really, really creamy. I was so impressed with these, honestly, and I'm just going to show you guys, like, the proof is in the pudding. Girl, even when they blend out like butter. Look at that. I was just like, wow, I was so impressed. I thought it was honestly going to keep like a harsh line on my face, but it was fire. So, and I loved it for my nose contour. Like, this will probably be like my new product that I use to contour my nose. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and add some concealer, and I wanted to test out the Cara Beauty sponge. And you guys, of course, it wouldn't be me if I didn't forget to actually go wet it. So I did go ahead and wet it under the sink, and now I just wanted to show you guys how much it grew in size and actually how bouncy and squishy it is, because that determines to me if the sponge is good. I hate a stiff ass sponge. I hate a sponge that's like punching you in the face. I want my sponge to be soft and bouncy and squishy, and you guys, this sponge was bomb. I honestly did not have these expectations for this sponge, but I was so blown away, you guys. It was so good, and it blended out my concealer so nicely. I also did use the sponge to set my under eye with my baking powder, and you guys, it didn't do anything weird or move my concealer. Honestly, I think this is probably my new favorite sponge, okay? But anyways, now moving on to contour, I am going to be taking the Bronzed Goddess palette from Cara Beauty, and you guys, you do get 3 highlighters up top and 3 gorgeous bronzer shades at bottom, and I am going to be going in with that middle shade called Terracotta. And girl, when I tell you this bronzer palette was hella pigmented, I was like, oh shit, all right, Mac, give me sun who at this point, because girl, I looked so bronzy. I love the warmness of the undertones of this bronzer as well, and they were honestly so buttery. I was just so obsessed. So now for blush, I am going to be moving into the other face palette. This one is called the Lighting Hour palette, and this one does have blushes and highlighters, and I did go into that peachy blush, and as you guys can see, girl, Cara Beauty, they don't come to play, because look at how pigmented is that blush too. So now moving on to the highlighters. These are the Dazzling Lights Pressed Highlighters, and I do have 3 shades here. So the first shade I'm showing you is the shade Diamond Lights, and girl, just from opening them, I knew they were going to be beaming. So the next one is Rose Quartz, and this one is more of a champagne rosy type of highlighter. And then the last one we have is Sunlit Glow, which is a little bit too dark for me, but will be a bomb as bronze eyeshadow for summertime. And girl, can we just take a moment to really appreciate these, because girl, dang, that packaging, everything about these are just beautiful. So I did go in and highlight my face with the shade Rose Quartz, because at first I thought I wanted something natural, but of course I couldn't help myself, and I had to dip into Diamond Light, because come on. And when I popped her on my cheek, honey, I literally got so gassed. Like, you could literally see me dancing, because bitch, my highlight went from basic hoe to that bitch, okay? And I was just so hyped, you guys. I love makeup so much. I can literally lick my highlighter. Like, that's how fucking popping it was. But anyways, I went ahead and just lined my waterline. This is the only thing that was not Cara Beauty. It was from ColourPop. It was that the cream gel liner in the shade Peach Fuzz. And now I am just finishing up my lower lash line. So I'm literally just using all the shades, but I wanted to show you guys the method I was using. I am only kind of like putting the eyeshadow in that outer third of my outer corner. I am not dragging all the shadow into my inner corner on my lower lash line. One thing I wanted to say, please ignore that yellow on my lower lash line. I end up taking that off, so let's just pretend it's not there. But moving on to the lips, I am going to be taking the Hot Cocoa Lip Liner from Cara Beauty. They do have a bunch of lip liner shades, but of course I've been like literally sticking to like my go-to type of lip, which is a very dark chocolatey brown liner and a very nude lip liquid lipstick in the center. So this liquid lipstick is in the shade Wifey, and girl, I was so hyped because this actually reminded me of my liquid lipstick in the shade Ma from Jordana Tisha, and I've been literally looking for something that was like that shade, and I think I finally found it. It's just like a very pale peachy nude. I'm obsessed. So this is what the lips look like when the formula actually dries down, and as you guys can see, it's nice and smooth and just such a pretty shade. I'm obsessed. And now last but not least, like I told you guys, I did take off that yellow. It was just too much going on, and I actually wanted to dip into one of the pressed glitters because I know one of you were gonna leave in the comments, I wish you would have used one of the glitters. So you know, I had to. So anyways, with this glitter you don't need any base or glue or anything. They just stick right on, which I love. And yeah, you guys, this is the completed look using nothing but Cara Beauty. Thank you again, Cara Beauty, for teaming up with me on this one. And like I told you guys, my coupon code will be in the description box if you're interested. I hope you guys did enjoy this look. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye.